I do not invest for dividends. Dividend investing makes no sense. Here's Warren Buffett and his comments, and I'll add mine afterwards.
I mean, the idea of paying out 20% of your earnings or 10% or 30% of earnings in dividends strikes us as nuts. The logic is basic. If you create more than $1 of value for a dollar retained, why in the world would you pay it out? Because the people who want to get that dollar as a dividend can instead get $1.10 by selling the stock for, or whatever it may be, $1.20 for the value that was maintained and or retained. Charlie?
Yeah, what's interesting about what Warren is saying about logical dividend policy is that if you went to all the leading business schools of the United States, this wouldn't be the way they teach the subject. In other words, we're basically saying we're right and all the rest of academia is wrong.
We love it when we do that.
Dividends are not free money. They're taken from the business. The value of the business declines by the dividend paid out. Some people say, well, retirees need cash flow. You can sell the stock, just like Warren Buffett talked about. The difference is, as Warren Buffett explained in his shareholder letters, is that the sell-off method leaves you with more wealth, better payouts, less taxes. For whatever reasons, our brains are geared from thinking that if the company gives you the money, then it's different than if we sold it and got the money ourselves. It's actually worse. This meme accurately describes dividend investors who buy individual stocks for their dividends. Well, did it work out for those people? Well, no, it never does. I mean, these people somehow delude themselves into thinking that it might, but it might work for us. Buying individual stocks for their dividend is literally making two mistakes. You're investing in individual stocks instead of a passive ETF, and you think that dividends are somehow different than if you sold. They're worse. This company has paid dividends for 47 consecutive years, the cost being a negative 12% return compared to an 86% return for a passive ETF. Dividends aren't free money. They're taken from the business. A dividend signifies that the business doesn't know what to do with their cash, so they pay it out. If they knew how to grow the business, they would have kept the money. Having said that, a US index pays out about 1% in dividends. When you look at hundreds, if not thousands of businesses, there will be companies that pay out dividends because not all businesses know what to do with the money they have. Walgreens has paid dividends since 1933. That's a 92-year streak that just came to an end. Now their dividend is zero. I would only invest for dividends if I was an emotional investor because it doesn't make sense otherwise. Learn the lessons about money that dividend investors don't know. Download my free newsletter linked off the bio. Good luck. Take care.